Hi, my name is Lenora. My business is Jewelry by the Cash. It's handcrafted wood jewelry. Designs are created by myself. Jewelry by the Cash started maybe about, in my mind, maybe about 15 years ago. At that time, I was a full-time nurse and longed for uncluttered, free living, not working a 9 to 5 is what I was looking for. So I actually, which a lot of people don't do, I tried to pursue my dream at that time. I actually quit my job, and I did for at least 2 months. I made my jewelry and sold it at the flea market. At the time, one of the owners of the flea market said to me that I didn't need to be outside, that he felt that the jewelry that I was making should be inside, which I felt was a compliment. Unfortunately, as an artist, you well know that sometimes your work is not enough to pay for your living expenses. So I took a part-time job working as a nurse and still trying to pursue my dreams. Unfortunately, that job led to a full-time job, and that was the end of my jewelry making. Well, 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with a very rare disease, which kind of took me from my nursing career. In recuperation during that time when I was disabled, I needed to do something with myself. I started out becoming a cookie lead jewelry consultant, which is pretty much like Avon of jewelry. You know, you do parties and such. I did that for about a year. Met some really nice people doing it. But one of my friends, she was a part of a well-known women's group, and she contacted me on Facebook and said to me if I was interested in maybe selling my jewelry at one of their meetings. So I was, I'll be happy to bring my cookie lead. She said, no, we're tired of cookie lead. She said, someone told me you made jewelry. Well, I had mentioned it to a couple of friends, but I really didn't think anybody talked about it. So I said, well, yeah, I do. So that rekindled my business, which was really exciting for me because that means that someone was talking about me. So I started, reinvesting in my business, and I went to my garage and took out some of my supplies and started working. Well, that was a year ago. And I don't want to sound morbid, but in February I was actually diagnosed with a rare cancer called thyroid carcinoma. Look at me today, I'm a cancer survivor, which more so drove me to pursue my business. Jewelry by the Cash is a mixture of 2 brands I call Delilah and Bohemian. Delilah is the girly in me. I like flowers and pink and all the things the girls love, hair accessories, rings, and the bohemian side of me is where I bring in my culture. At the time, I wore long dreads for 10 years. They were down to my waist, and through the chemotherapy treatment, I lost them. But I didn't lose who I was. So I'm still Lenora, and I still love my culture, and I love jewelry. So my inspirations for my jewelry, I love, of course, being of African descent. I love bold colors. I love shapes, and then so I look and I'm inspired by that. I'm also inspired by nature. So as I said, I like flowers and leaves and sunsets, and I try to bring as much nature into my jewelry as well as my culture. And that's the birth of Jewelry by the Cash. This is one of the pieces that I made. And there are several different wooden beads that I've actually painted and hand put the designs on them. I haven't gotten to the place where I'm cutting my own pieces, if I could find a shape of, I mean, if you look closely, this particular necklace is just hearts. They're all a bunch of hearts that I've crafted into a flower, and added my own little embellishments. This particular necklace is a two-parter. You can wear it simply like this, or you can take this and add it to it, which also functions as a pin. You can wear it separately, or you can wear them together. Also, the earrings that complete the set. So in my process, I like shapes. So you can purchase shapes. You can purchase pre-cut, for instance, African heads, or I like onks, as you well. I like onks. You can purchase those, but I like to create. Anyone can purchase a shape and paint it and make it jewelry. I get the most enjoyment out of actually looking at pieces of wood and creating something from it. So this is my interpretation of something as simply as hearts, a heart shape that I looked at and put together and created a flower, added a pin. These are simple barrel beads that I painted, and the pattern that is painted on the beads are similar to a lot of the patterns that we see in a lot of our African prints and our cloths, kente cloths. They're just, I always feel like I'm an Egyptian reincarnated, because they're just my take on things. Like most designers and most creators, it's my take on it, what I see. So I don't know anybody but me. So this is how I express myself, and this is how I create. I've been asked, why did I choose jewelry? Well, there's several answers to that question. One, like most girls, I like to look pretty. Two, it's a cultural thing. I've always been drawn to the Egyptian culture, and for whatever reason, one of the places I would love to go is to go to Egypt. And looking through the books, I have several books at home. They were well-learned craftsmen, and jewelry making and handcrafts go back to that culture, into our own African culture. I've been blessed, I feel, to be able to be given the know-how, the eye, because you have to have an eye for things, and the ability to express myself. I feel it's inborn in me. It's just something that's part of me. It just so happens that I like jewelry and I like things. My mother is very feminine. So I learned that from my mother as well. I mean, she buys a lot of clothes. I buy a lot of clothes. That's the natural feminine part of me. That's why I have two brands. Delilah is the feminine part of me, and the bohemian mix is the part of my culture. So it's all an expression of who I am. As a person, I'm creative as well. I'm a split brain person. As I said, I was a nurse, so I was able to do technical things, but I'm also a creative person. So I've written poetry, I like writing. It's all an expression of who I am. So jewelry is a way for me to release that, to create, to be one with nature, and to share my culture. In this day and time, it's really different for Black-owned businesses. Years ago, there were many physical businesses, but I've personally seen a resurgence of online businesses. Myself included, I've seen a lot of young women. I've met women that have their real estate companies and interior design. I met quite a few people on Facebook. A group of women that have come together to create an alliance and a collaboration. We participate in weekly sessions where we encourage each other. For a matter of fact, today is Wednesday. It's the day that we shout out each other and what we're doing. We have Tuesdays, where we toot our accomplishments. We have Motivational Monday, and to some it may sound kind of silly, but for someone who's a single person in business, to be a part of a group and be part of people that are cheering for your success, it's really good. It motivates me as well. I'm really very proud of the young ladies today. I really am. Like Kimberly, in her awesome magazine, and I met quite a few magazine owners, and Stephanie Gilmore, Stephanie G Show, who does her own show online as well. It's a good time to be alive. It really is. And I'm excited for what the future holds. For women-owned business, black women-owned businesses, black men-owned businesses, owning our own is what's important. Owning our own. As I look back at my life, my beginnings with my jewelry started when I just felt the need to venture out on my own. I put my heart and soul into my nursing. I loved what I did for 22 years. I loved the patient care and being there for the patients. But I needed the bureaucracy really got me. The rules and the things that didn't matter to patients. So I decided to look within myself, and this is something I want to do. So I first came out and started doing my jewelry. I thought I only did earrings in the beginning. I never did necklaces or sets. So this time, when I was given the opportunity by the grace of God to live after being diagnosed with cancer and going through chemotherapy and losing my 10 years worth of dreadlocks that hung down my back that I absolutely loved, I made a choice. I had to choose between keeping my hair and saving my life. So I gave my hair up. And with that choice, I also choose to pursue my dream, my dream is to be a Jessica Simpson. I want to be a brand. And now I look back, even my family has noticed a change in the type of jewelry I'm putting out, the designs. I've been able to create a more lush piece to the point that I've been asked if I made them and if they're handcrafted, and they are. So I've matured as a businesswoman. I have my own website. I have I'm able to take credit cards on my cell phone. I've been able to, I have my own logo. When I go to my vending events, I have my own poster with my logo, and you have a QRS code, so you can scan my QRS code and get to my website. I've expanded on several areas at Pinterest. I have Instagram for my site. I have a blog where I share information not only about my jewelry, but about business. I've met people from across the country who's invested their knowledge in me, who's sharing what I do. It's about life and about living, and it's about me living. It's about sharing my life. I even share my life through my myasthenia blog. I've had people from as far as Australia to congratulate me and thank me for sharing about my disease. So, yes, I've come a long way. I went from a period where I was healthy, and I chose to start a jewelry line because I just wanted to be out of the rat race of work to a point where I started a business. It's more than just going to the flea market, it's a business. And I'm looking to take that business to become a brand where instead of me buying somebody's designer, I'm going to do the designer. And the cash is going to be a big name, and my jewelry and my line and my accessories for your home, right in the footsteps of Martha Stewart and Jessica Simpson. I admire what they've done, and I understand there's a lady, a black female who's done the same. So I've grown. God has blessed me with this life, and I decided to make something of it. I would love for y'all to get in contact with me. I have a website where you can purchase my jewelry. It is jewelrybycash.bigcartel.com. You'll be able to read my bio there. It also has links to my blog, The Adventures of Jewelry by the Cash, All Things Fabulous by the Cash, which is my fashion blog. I'm also on Pinterest, Jewelry by the Cash. I have an Instagram account, Jewelry by the Cash. You can follow me, and I try to share not only jewelry but my favorite inspirations, and the new JPEG and GIFs, where I like to share that. This week, for a matter of fact, which is October the 25th, I will be doing a business gala. I will be one of the vendors, one of the exclusive vendors. There's only 6 vendors, and I've been chosen to be one. And this gala is to recognize women in business here in South Carolina. I'm also going to participate in October as well. I'm going to be one of the presenting designers for the Christian Lifestyle Fashion Week, which I've done before. I did it last year, and it's a way for me to expand my eye as a designer, where the models will wear my jewelry, but I also like to give a little twist to it. I like to do headpieces, so I have a theme. Last year I did Nations of the World, and I did pieces from Japan, and I did Jamaica and United Kingdom and United States and Tanzania. I did jewelry with all these themes. This year it's going to be a secret, I'm not telling. So you have to come and watch it. Where I would like to go is I would like to be a brand name. I would like to get to some stores downtown here in Charleston. I would like to do some consignment. I would love to work with stylists. I'm looking to work with stylists. I'm excited about a shoot with our own Sandra Wilson, a photo shoot. She's going to wear some of my pieces. I'm really excited about that. I love her photo shoots. I've been admiring them from afar, and she and I have connected. So I'm looking to do that photo shoot. I'm just looking to grow as a designer. I get so excited about my next pieces. I'm actually inspired by African textiles. I can't say enough about my culture. It's who I am. But I'm also a girl, so let's just say I like nature, and I've done a really cool headpiece that looks like something from Shaka Zulu that I'm really excited about showing. So it's just where I want to go. I just want to get better at what I do. I want to be appreciated for my work, because all said and done, I'm an artist. Yes, my genre is wood and it is jewelry, but I'm an artist, and my pieces are pieces of art. And that's what you're wearing. You're wearing a piece of art. And I would like to also venture into that area where my pieces are appreciated just for the art. So I'm looking to correspond with Play-Doh and with other artsy types of ventures like that. I'm looking to be in your jewelry box. That's where I want to be. It's Jewelry by the Cash.